Why is there no cat in the Chinese Zodiac? We have the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, even the dragon. But no cat. That feels strange. Cats were part of daily life in ancient China. They guarded grain stores. They hunted mice. They lived beside people. They appear in paintings and poems. So why were they left out? According to legend, the answer begins with a race. Long ago, the ruler of heaven, known as the Jade Emperor, decided that 12 animals would be chosen to mark the years. These animals would form a repeating cycle, the zodiac. But there was a limit. Only 12. To decide which animals would be chosen and in what order, a great race was announced. The first 12 animals to cross a wide river would earn a place. Among those preparing for the race were the cat and the rat. In many versions of the story, they were friends. Both were small. Both were worried about the strong current of the river. The night before the race, the cat felt uneasy. "Please wake me at dawn," the cat said to the rat. "I do not want to miss it." The rat agreed, but when morning came, the rat rose quietly and left without waking the cat. By the time the cat opened its eyes, the race had already begun. At the riverbank, many powerful animals had gathered. The ox stepped into the water first. Strong and steady, it began to cross. The rat could not swim well, so it climbed onto the ox's back. The ox carried it across. As they neared the far shore, just before stepping onto land, the rat jumped down and rushed ahead. The rat crossed first. The ox came second. Then came the tiger, brave and determined. The rabbit followed, quick and clever. One by one, the animals arrived, but the cat never appeared. When the cat finally reached the river, the race was over. The 12 places were filled. The cat had been left out. When Cat discovered what had happened, it was furious. The rat had broken its promise. From that day forward, legend says, cats and rats became enemies. And perhaps that is why, even now, cats chase rats without hesitation. Not only hunger, not only instinct, but an old story of trust and betrayal. The tale is simple and memorable, but it also raises a deeper question. If cats were known and valued in ancient China, why were they not included in the zodiac? The zodiac was never meant to list every animal. It was shaped by farming life, folklore, and imagination. Some animals were chosen because they were common in rural life. Some because they symbolized certain qualities. The rat became clever and resourceful. The ox stood for strength and patience. The tiger for courage. The rabbit for gentleness. Only 12 could be chosen. And in this legend, timing mattered. The cat missed its moment. In some parts of Asia, however, the story changed slightly. In Vietnam, the zodiac includes the cat instead of the rabbit. The cycle is almost the same, but one animal is different. Over time, traditions shift, stories travel, words sound different in different languages. But in China, the rabbit remained, and the cat stayed outside the circle. The zodiac is not a scientific list of animals. It is a cultural story. It is a way of understanding time through symbols and character. And the cat's absence may be part of what makes the legend powerful. The race is not only about speed, it is about trust, it is about cleverness, it is about opportunity, and what happens when we miss it. The zodiac remembers who crossed the river first, but the legend remembers who was left behind. The cat never gained a year in the Chinese Zodiac. Yet through this story, it gained something else, a lasting place in memory. What do you think? Did the cat deserve a place in the Zodiac? Was the rat wrong, or simply clever? And if you were choosing the 12 animals today, would the cat finally be included? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy exploring myths and legends from across Asia, don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell to receive all notifications.